How you doing, folks? Pete Lepore here. Sykes Group Wilderness Division. Sykes Group LLC is putting together a series of videos called Inside Scouting. Our purpose is to show what the scouts learned in bushcraft and wilderness skills. And we're going to interview the people who've taught them what to do and how to do it. Stay tuned. What is your name and what do you do for Scouting?
My name is Katie and I am a Venture Scout of the Boy Scouts of America.
Okay, and what locations do you work at?
I work out of Pouch Camp right here in Staten Island, and I also work part-time during the summer at Hawk Mountain Scout Reservation in Pennsylvania.
And could you tell me about some of the certifications you have?
Well, I have for my unit, and especially with everything that I do with both councils, I have youth protection. I have a couple of small certifications like safety and defense and hazardous weather training and all those sorts of certifications you can find online. And then I also have coping climbing certification.
And how do you feel about being a woman in the scouting field?
I think it's great because not a lot of people see that there are females involved in Boy Scouts, which is something that, you know, I wish more people would be aware of because it is a great program, especially for older men and women, because it keeps them involved in a program that helps them stay active in the community and do very outdoors hands-on experiences and can definitely help them into the work environment and into a school environment.
Okay. And can you just elaborate a little bit, tell us like how deep do you go in with your kids? How involved do you get with them and to what degree?
Yeah, when I'm here at home with my troop and my crew, you know, we work together to teach each other skills that maybe someone may know more than another. And then especially with when we have younger scouts coming in, we help teach them everything they need to know. And, you know, and then when I'm up at camp, we teach the kids how to do skills in terms of climbing and especially want to make them feel comfortable and have an enjoyable summer, so we work with them to make sure they are having the experience that they are coming up for.
Okay. And what motivated you to get into this career choice?
Well, I had heard about it and I thought it was a great program to be a part of, especially with the activities you get to do, you know, like rock climbing and camping and hiking, and especially going on to more extreme stuff like scuba diving and spending a week at an adventure camp, and especially more so with working together with different youths who have the scouting background and are learning. You have different skill sets and different levels that come together and work together as a team. And it definitely helps keep you involved in the community and definitely gives you skills for the work environment and for a school environment.
Okay. And where do you see your future going in scouting?
Well, I hope to stay active with it through my adulthood and, you know, with whatever opportunities come forward. Definitely by meeting other scouts, you learn about different opportunities, you know, maybe some ones you've never heard of before. So that outsource of information will definitely help bring you to a different level to where maybe someday either a council level or a national level position, whatever opportunities may come.
That sounds good. And is there anything else you'd like to share with the audience if somebody's interested in getting involved to find more out about it?
Well, if you are interested in joining the mentoring program, it is a wonderful program to be a part of for men and women 14 through 21, where you do any activity based off of personal interests from basic camping to scuba diving, rock climbing, and more. And if you are definitely interested, you can look online and see if there's a crew in your area or how you can start one.
Okay. All right, thanks folks for listening. I'm Pete Lepore and I'm here with Katie. And we'll see you soon. How you doing, folks? My name is Pete Lepore. I'm with Sykes Group, and I'm with Jamel LaSalle. Jamel LaSalle is one of our fine Girl Scout leaders here on Staten Island. Jamel, let me ask you a question, please. What is it that made you want to become the leader of the Girl Scouts?
I noticed that throughout the years, Girl Scouts have been in existence forever. And throughout the years, the Girl Scouts it just became a well-kept secret. And a lot of the youth, primarily in the underserved neighborhoods, really didn't get too much insight on what Girl Scouts was about. And so both myself and another leader at the time, named Safia Dukawi, decided that we needed to come together and show these girls that there was much more to what they were exposed to, some positive and some negative. And Girl Scouts just seemed the way to go at the time.
Okay, and how long ago did you start your troop?
We actually started together in 2008, and I was her co-leader for a number of years, and then just last year, the group had expanded so big, we decided to break it up, and she remained the troop leader for her, the 5313, and then I then became troop leader for 5381.
Okay, and I see that your denomination is, you have Muslim girls in your scouting, and you also have it in the project, in the housing projects. I know most troops are in like schools and churches and exactly. What made you go into that area? Is that where most of your kids come from, or?
We initially started, we became the first Muslim Girl Scouts troop on Staten Island in 2008.
Okay.
And afterwards, like I said, the group expanded. And part of my goal, or our goal, was to expose both non-Muslims and Muslims to Girl Scouting and kind of bring that as a unity together. You know, both understanding each other's cultures. And this is the goal now. This is what I'm starting to do. 5478 just started in December, and that is a Girl Scout troop that is not a non-Muslim Girl Scout troop.
So you basically
I have
the two different
now.
troops.
Yeah,
Okay, I see
5381 is
that.
primarily all Muslims.
Okay.
But I accept all at this point, and 5478 is strictly from the New Brighton housing projects.
Okay, that's good. So there's a diversity.
So they're
Everybody has a
right,
chance
and they're
to feel
exposed
comfortable and
to both
exposed to both
cultures.
cultures. That's a good way to go. That's very nice. Were you ever a Girl Scout yourself?
Yes, I was. I was an actual Daisy, a Brownie, and during the mid-junior year, we moved. And when we moved, it was far away from the actual troop that I was going to, which was Brighton Reformed Church over here near St. Mark's Place, and that was where they were holding Girl Scouts at during my time. And after that, Mom didn't put me back in, so I kind of, you know, after juniors, that was it.
Right. Obviously, now that you're an adult leader, do you find that you have difficulties with the troop, with the girls? I guess between the council or with the public, or like are you finding any difficulties using the scout camp or anything to that regard?
As far as Camp Kaufman is concerned,
Like
Camp
a
Pouch.
pouch, like
Camp Pouch has opened their arms big time to Girl Scouts. Actually, again, Sophia Bukhari was the first to reach out to Camp Pouch, and in doing so, they, you know, opened their arms to us, and we've been going to them for the past 4 summers. We have yet to actually go to Camp Kaufman, which is the Girl Scout camp.
Right. They use the Girl Scout camp more.
It was more cost effective. It was right here on Staten Island, and believe it or not, a lot of the Girl Scouts had yet to be exposed to camping, period. So bringing them someplace on Staten Island, we received a lot of positive feedback from the parents, because a lot of them was concerned of sending their little girls away 2 hours away from Staten Island.
Sure.
The fact that we had it right here on Staten Island,
Right.
we had full house for all 3 summers, you know?
Okay, so that's good. So I mean, as far as the camping stuff for the kids, that's been working out
It's
for you guys.
positive, very
Yeah.
positive.
In the community as a whole, have you guys have a favorable light? Does the public like it? Do the adults like it with their girls?
We're getting-
I know with the boys, they like to keep the kids off the street and
And the
things
same
like
with the
that.
girls. I mean,
Right.
it's no secret that the youth these days are exposed to a lot of negative as more so the positive. And it's up to people like myself and you to keep the positive role, you know, that momentum going.
Right.
And it becomes challenging because they are already exposed to the negativity. It's hard to bring them back, you know,
Right.
to this.
Right.
So that, if there is a challenge, that's the challenge.
Speaking of a challenge with that what are your goals for the girls in your troop now?
My
that you
goal,
have established?
for both troops, my goal is to promote unity, to also show the non-Muslim denomination that the misperception of Islam is not what they think for it to be. We are just like everybody else. I'm a cool leader. And sometimes just seeing me, there's an intimidation as well. You know what I mean? Well, you're a troop leader, you're Muslim, and you're a leader for a non-Muslim? Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm just like everybody else. I'm cool like everybody else.
Right, I get it. Okay, and one final question. As far as volunteers and also, do you have a lot of people helping you volunteer?
Yes.
Troops and all?
There was a challenge at first in the beginning, especially coming to the New Brighton housing projects. But when they saw the activities and the trips that we were implementing for the girls, a lot of moms decided to join the bandwagon, and now I have registered troop moms. I have 6 registered troop moms, and I have 4 leaders, certified leaders. So we're growing.
So your
big
troop
time.
is definitely growing.
We're growing. Yeah.
That's good to hear. I'm glad that nowadays there's stuff for the kids because, like you said, unfortunately, I know dealing with the boys,
Yeah.
there's a lot of bad influences outside.
Right.
And when you get them out of that bad influence, it's a lot
And
more.
they're so caught up in the bad influence side. Like I said, again, the challenge is bringing them back to this, to what we know.
If there's anybody out there that wants to get in touch with your troop or with your people to see if they can volunteer or help out or maybe get their own kids involved, how do they contact you?
There's three ways of contacting me. I can be reached by cell. That's 917-636-0346. Email me at our troop email address, which is troop5381sisters@yahoo.com. And again, we're on Facebook at troop5381 and 5478 Sisters of Dawa. And you can privately inbox me on Facebook or reach me out through any of the other ways.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Like I said, my name is Pete Lepore. I'm part of Sykes Group. Our goal lately has been to get people involved in the community more. We like working with the kids. The girls, especially, is a new challenge for us. We usually do the boys, but the girls are just as fun. So next time you'll hear from us, we'll be doing some more things with the Girl Scout troops. We'll be doing some more things with the Boy
Yes.
Scout troops, and we'll be giving some more classes out.
Yes.
Thanks for coming, folks.
Thank you.
Hi everybody, Pete Lepore here, Sykes Group, Wilderness Skills Division. To continue with our YouTube video series, we're going to be talking to Miss Lori Spencer here. Lori Wood Spencer. Is it Lori Wood? Spencer? Lori Wood? Oh, I'm sorry. Lori Wood. we can fix that later. Miss Wood here is actually an assistant scoutmaster and a Girl Scout leader of a troop. Lori,
Yes.
you already said your name. Give us your name and tell us what you do, what your troop number is, what you do, and where you're located.
My name is Lori Wood. I am an assistant scoutmaster with Troop 43, Boy Scout Troop 43, and I am a Girl Scout leader for our Girl Scout Troop 5343 here at St. John's Episcopal Church in Staten Island.
Can you tell us about some of the certification you have?
Sure, I have youth protection, I have scout leadership training through the Boy Scouts, I have first aid and CPR.
Okay. And can you tell us, being that you're a female, and usually with the Boy Scouts it's mostly male, you do have your own Girl Scout troop. How does it feel to be a female scout?
For the Girl Scouts, it's great. It's wonderful to see the girls actually thriving and doing things out in the community with the boys as well. It's a little bit different as a woman in the Boy Scouts because I'm the only woman in the troop that's an assistant scoutmaster. But it's kind of like a mom role. All the boys kind of, they kind of gravitate towards the mom. But it's very rewarding.
Okay, and what kind of involvement do you have with the kids in the field? We'll do with the girls first. What kind of involvement do you have with the girls in the troop? And then we'll ask about the boys.
With the girls, I try to run it like the boys do. It's girl-led. They can pretty much pick out what they want to do. I just kind of give them guidance. The same thing with the Boy Scouts. The girls have a book that they follow. The boys have a smaller book, but the girls is a little bit different. They work on different types of badges. The boys are a little bit more intense. The girls are a little bit more laid back. But I kind of take a backwards role and let them take the leadership, and I just kind of guide them as to where they really need to go.
And what motivated you to get into this career?
My kids, my son started out as a Tiger in Boy Scouts, and my daughter, she lost 2 Girl Scout troops from the church's closing, so I was begged by her to actually start a troop, took the training, and there I am.
Okay. And what do you see as the future of scouting for you, for your girls and for the boys?
Well, for the girls, they can work towards becoming an ambassador, and for the boys, it's Eagle. The ambassador is the equivalent to Eagle in Boy Scouts. And it's a lifelong treasure, I would think, that follows them wherever they go. When somebody sees that you're an Eagle Scout or you're an Ambassador Scout, it's something that they should be very proud of.
Do you think hopefully those kids at some point will come in as adults and maybe take over the troops or run the troops?
I would hope so. I would really hope so. My son is going to age out in October of this year, and I really do hope that he stays on. I have no intentions of leaving. I really, I want to stay on because I love what I do.
That's good. Is there anything else you'd like to add to our YouTube audience?
If you know anybody that's interested in Scouts, just come on down and check it out. It's a rewarding opportunity for boys and for girls.
Okay, Lori, thank you very much. Thanks, YouTube family, for watching us, and we'll be back with another series in the near future. Have a nice day.